Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash. We were interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping. Yes, sir. No, sir. Rip and cut your throat, sir.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the Prism Bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light. Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
This should do nicely for a camp.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence, one sleep away.
Everybody was there for that cutscene and then just have to climb back down.
Shadowheart was no true child of Shah, merely a captive. She must have her vengeance.
Big ass camp.
Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of your voice.
Of course.
Not sure what to feel. My parents are alive, and I need to save them. I'm lucky to have you by my side. I don't think I can face what's to come otherwise.
Shadowheart has found a little bit of herself again. Soluna cannot take all of the credit. She may have lit the way, but it is the cleric who took this step. That speaks well of your taste. If you have questions, ask. Just don't expect my answers to rhyme. It was Baal alone. Help won't come from the history book. There. Have I fulfilled my role as your wise and wizened elder? I've passed enough years that counting them is a waste of what remains. Which is to say, yes, I am that old.
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. And we are no closer to knowing why that bastard is so obsessed with getting me back. I think we should track down my fellow Spawn. I'm not exactly looking forward to a reunion, but perhaps they'll know something. If we can find them, we can force them to tell us what he's been doing since I was gone. And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I don't. Unless Cazador's changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk.
Car?
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast. All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the astral prison and the mysterious visitor inside of it. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.
Hear me. Gather. The reckoning is upon us. The city thirsts for domination. March. Join.
Me.
Nani? escape to the portal before.
Hatazeth!
Fight your way to the portal. I need your help.
On the move.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Have to keep going.
Bruh.
Always this same old song.
Ellie, I can't do this without you.
Got to focus. Moving.
Can't even catch my breath. Maybe I should... No, this is good.
Still standing, no matter what you heard.
On the move.
More are coming. Hurry, or we will all become thralls.
Let's get this over with.
Whatever that thing is, it's not going to last much longer.
I'm here. Help me. I'm under attack.
More than prepared.
Another step forward.
It's not over. Come to the skull. Hurry! I can't hold them back alone. I need you, now. It's not over. Come to the skull. Come to the skull. It's not over. Come to the skull.
Who are these guys?
Before you do anything, I am your ally. We are in danger.
You are in danger indeed, Mind Flayer. What the hell is this happening?
The Githyanki is the source of our protection against the Absolute. I must subdue him, or everything we've worked towards is lost. Don't let my form deceive you. I am the one that's been protecting you. I am the one that came to you in your dreams. Help me. The Honor God. Eliminate them. My forces are weakened by their assault, but with your help, we can turn this around. Destroy the Guard. I will subdue their master. Together, we can turn the tide.
Death's close at hand. Don't waste a step.
Ready. steel can save you.
Oh my god.
Can't afford to let up. On the move. Take two. You bow, or you break.
Why is it so hard to hit them, man? Jeez. They have like Ultra Instinct or something.
My path be true.
And I thought we were going to be friends.
Can't give up. Not now.
she obsessed with missing, dude? Especially guiding roads. She loves a miss. She's Alvaro Morata.
Fool, damn you.
Bruh. Yeah, I'll try guiding moves again. Shigeyaru.
Don't look at me like that. I am a mind flayer. Yes. Without me, you would be a slave to the Absolute.
It's obscene to owe my life to a damned geek. No more lies, no more tricks. I will have answers!
You grew attached to a mere disguise, but you judge without even knowing me. It's like I said before, I'm just like you. An adventurer. I came from Baldur's Gate, though I was never one to be constrained by circumstance. I longed for more. That longing brought me to Moonrise Towers on a search for treasure. To a colony of mind flayers who caught me, changed me into what I am now. For years, I served the Elder Brain, the one you know as the Absolute. I was a thrall like any other, but I was fortunate. I broke free and started a new life in my old city. I sustained myself on criminals. Unglamorous, but there are plenty of them, rarely missed. And they fueled me while I did my work. I had the good fortune to meet Duke Stelmane. We formed a partnership, and through her, I became the governing force behind the Knights of the Shield, the largest mercantile operation in Baldur's Gate. People referred to me as the Emperor. Such was my influence, though of course they had no idea what I really was. My needs were sated. I was happy for a while, until my true nature was discovered by the tyrant himself, Lord Gortash. He tore me from my home and brought me back to the Brain, where I became a slave once again. a slave he continued to call the Emperor. The name was intended as a slight, to remind me of the heights from which I fell. But I have grown fond of it. It encapsulates well who I've become. Prince Orpheus, son of the first leader of the Githyanki.
Orpheus? Impossible. He was slain by Justil Kithrak himself.
Quite possible, I assure you. His power has been the source of your continued protection against the voice of the Absolute. The power to disrupt hive mind communication. It is the same power that enabled Orpheus's mother to bring about the fall of the Illithid Empire eons ago. A power she passed on to him, and that I leveraged for you. When Orpheus's mother left, a usurper took her place. Vlaakith declared herself queen of the Githyanki. Vlaakith wanted his power, but Orpheus rose against her, and so she sealed him and his honor guard within this prison. Bound by infernal chains, Orpheus could never leave. Bound by duty, his guard never would. They were close to breaking my hold on that prince. And if they had succeeded, we would be lost. I am relieved. You have embraced your potential enough that you could help me eliminate them. Alone, Orpheus will be much easier to control. Most certainly Orpheus. He is a threat to her reign. Some Githyanki still revere him, in defiance of their teachings. Vlaakith was safe as long as they believed him to be dead. But as you can see, he is very much alive. She kept him this way because she was reluctant to eradicate such power. Power that she might one day wish to take from him. If the Githyanki ever find out what she has done, there will be civil war. Vlaakith will be finished.
Vlaakith is eternal. My people would not be swayed by this false prince.
Holy moly, what evidence do you... Why do you still need to be convinced, man?
A very good question. One that I have been unable to answer. That Orpheus lives at all is ruinous to Vlaakith. She has done everything in her power to keep his existence a secret. That Gortash and the Chosen found out about it. This is impossible to explain. But it was important enough to them that Gortash sent me to retrieve it. The moment I found it, I felt a change. My free will returning. I followed the feeling inside, and found Orpheus. I realized what the prison was for. Containment. While my body was within the prison's bounds, my mind was free. I could resist the Elder Brain, the Chosen. Better yet, I could plan to overthrow them. All I needed to do was subdue Orpheus and find allies in the outer world. You. That would be a terrible idea. The moment he is free, he will attack you. Your only defense would be to kill him, and in so doing, you would doom us both.
Even though he is subdued, you feel Orpheus's revulsion, a pulsing hatred that cannot be contained. The Emperor is telling the truth. To him, you are just another wretched illithid.
You carry a tadpole. As far as Orpheus is concerned, you are already illithid, a sworn enemy, just like me. I appreciate that, but this is what I am. My original body was destroyed when I transformed. When I first escaped the Elder Brain, I searched for a new vessel, but the longer I inhabited this one, the more it grew on me. I realized that returning to my former self would only impose limitations. Any advantage I could gain by restoring my original appearance, I already had to hand in the form of magic, and that humanoid shape you've come to know. As an Illithid, I have far surpassed who I ever was before. You, too, should embrace this change. I believe we'll have a better chance of defeating the Elder Brain if you embrace your latent Illithid potential. I've been studying you for a while now. I believe I can trigger the next stage of your tadpole's life cycle, while continuing to preserve your independence. You have seen what I can do. Imagine yourself with the same strength, the same intelligence, the same devastating beauty. If you let me, I can evolve you.
Even as you say the words, you feel a lurch of disappointment. Your mind bristles with Illithid potential. How could you be so cruel as to deny yourself what you want most in the world?
I felt that. It's your nature. You cannot fight it. So embrace it. It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another.
A raging pain tears through your head as thoughts and instincts do battle within it. Then, silence. Your mind opens, and all resistance evaporates. A coldness.
It wants to evolve, but it cannot do so alone. It must commune with another. Absolute horror. Do you know how hard it was to find that? To cultivate it to be safe for communion? Waste. Utter waste. But we mustn't lose focus. We need to resume our journey. You heard the Chosen. The brain has gone to the city, and the army marches to follow. We must not let them reach it. We must find the brain, and bring it under our control.
It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon.
Orpheus, Gith's only son. He lives. It is not the Geich visitor that Vlaakith would destroy. It is Orpheus, the traitor prince, the Laxarai. And even more powerful still. It said he could bring 1,000 Githyanki to their knees with one command. Listen close. The Emperor spoke only in half-truths. For you to know the tale of Orpheus, you must know the tale of Gith and of Vlaakith. Long ago, when we rose up against our Geich slavers, Mother Gith made for the Hells to secure an alliance with the Archdevil Tiamat. Tiamat gifted the Githyanki our red dragons. Gith remained in the Hells, and Tiamat's envoy proclaimed Vlaakith our ruler. The first Vlaakith of many. It is Vlaakith 157 whom my people now call Queen. Yes. Our current queen has claimed undeath and reigned for 1,000 years. But it was the first whom Orpheus tried to slay. Orpheus is Gith's renegade spawn. A Geich thrall who would return us to our slavers. He convinced his own mother's honor guard to join a coup against Vlaakith I. He would have fed our empire to the Illithids had he succeeded. It was Kithrak Voss himself who slayed the prince in vicious battle. Or so the Varshas teach us. Yet the traitor's with us, controlled by that repugnant Illithid. Should Orpheus go free, he would hand Vlaakith's dominion to his Geich masters. The astral plane would be first to fall. The others would soon follow. Entirely. Vlaakith Karsivim Hrath Krashet. Only in Vlaakith may we find light. This is the creed. I will not abandon all 10,000 protocols over one sovereign secret. We find a way to enter the prism and slay Orpheus. He is a Geich puppet cloaked in Githyanki skin, and the most powerful mind master known to my people.
We are not doing
One word
that.
from his scheming lips and the people would doubt. 2 words and they would rage. 3 words and they would bow to the false prince. The Githyanki would be slaves once more. And one by one, the plains would fall to the Geich. The spirits of the fallen be my witness. I will find the means of reaching the prince through his domed prison. And when I return to the astral prism, I will slay him in the name of the undying Queen Vlaakith. What about him? Chuk. I'm embarrassed you'd fall for such an obvious trick. You probably believe the Illithid's twaddle about Vlaakith usurping Gift's throne as well. The astral prison contains not one, but two atrocities. They will use you and abuse you at every opportunity. There is one truth, Vlaakith's truth. Everything else is apostasy. As loathsome as it is, the Emperor slipped one fact into its slurry of lies. Orpheus can disrupt a Geich hive mind. One talent of many that drove the Illithids to enthrall him. The Prince is a powerful shield and a powerful weapon. Vlaakith was no fool. Why destroy a weapon like that when you can contain it in a relic and keep it for yourself? Orpheus is honor guard, and trapped by Vlaakith in the same prism holding their prince. So loyal. The honor guard's deaths were inevitable, as is the death of...
So, there's been a mind flayer inside the artifact, or astral prism, the whole time we've had it. Sounds like utter madness, even though I've seen it with my own eyes. The more I learn, the less I understand just why I was sent to retrieve that thing. But it matters little now. I do not serve Shah anymore, nor the Mother Superior. The prism is no longer my mission. Saving my parents is. But I digress. Did you want something?
Of course.
I suppose you've earned it.
Longest fucking camp thing ever. Holy moon. Why is your hair white?
Vlaakith's will be done.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look? Well, I'm glad someone does. Perhaps I'll get used to it. I have a lot to get used to right now.
Of course.
I suppose you've earned it.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves, and take their nether stones.
Waiting for my return. We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Excuse me, I can't find my mum. She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though. Oh, thank you so much. I don't have anything, and you can't do anything without any coin. I'll pay you back when I find my mum.
If I was a Sharon lookout, this is the sort of place I'd wait around.
What in the hells was that?
Whatever it is doesn't bode well.
Young lady, Shadowheart, a word if you will.
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight. There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form of doing so, after all.
Worm's Crossing. We could be inside the city walls before long. And I could be back where this all started. Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere.
Oh, I think he can look out for himself once he's healed. Then I guess he better get well. And soon.
Christine is pretty funny, but can't she help out a bit more?
Now, mind your tongues. Leave Christine to me.
Not leaving him here. Not for any reason.
I wish the cult hadn't burnt our farm, though. At least we got the Scotty out of that burning barn. Got diseases! And any one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
Really impressive crowd size.
What do you get out of this?
But you'll be in a big...
Anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
that name.
But you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon.
You have anything you want for supper.
Sorry, you have red caps working in your circus?
Oh, yes. Apparently, yes, and Fred are clean.
We won't need to. If we do this right,
Bits and bobs from
they'll run for
Dandelon's
the downhill.
dancing ass.
Holy frame rate.
I have secured the most excellent supply of food to start clearing outsiders from living in the refugee camps.
You were angry.
There's more than one way to skin it.
As soon as the fighting starts.
This is so cool.
Give them a piece of your mind, pieces of your body.
Actually feels like a city.
Stelmane is dead.
There must be something.
This does not bode well.
With Stelmane murdered,
Page
the
material.
council has an open seat. How timely.
That'll make a great headline.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash,
Whoa.
refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around.
She looks just like me.
Well, do you have the means to support yourself? I'm afraid Article 30.1.7 stipulates that religious or spiritual assertions cannot count towards one's proof of self-sufficiency. I will repeat, for the last time, may I add, do you have means to support yourself? Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's Decree on Extraordinary Wartime Measures. I am confiscating that. The city thanks you for your contribution. Your name?
Well met, citizen.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
State your business.
I'm a herbalist by trade, Sir Fist. My assistants and I were out collecting blooms for that rub rot going around. Oof, nasty business. Contagious.
Uh-huh. Eyes open, body still.
Behind the Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known. Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare, as witnessed by the cult's ever-alert, scrying eyes. It has heard the howls of slaughtered goblins. It knows the cold walls of Moonrise Towers, and the cultists who fell there. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice like poisoned honey.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die. Please comply now, citizen. I will interpret any further hesitation as resistance.
Eat this, you pile of junk!
Villains, take heed.
God damn it all!
Recovery is imminent.
Those little bastards, or I'll have your heads!
Time they got what was coming.
Worms Crossing. This place has been a haven. The Harpers were less than welcome in the city proper.
Seems hard to imagine your efforts haven't always been appreciated.
Den of decadent delights.
Oh, a Harper does not go in for public acclaim. We work in shadow and secrecy. Tragically unacknowledged by the ungrateful herd.
Sounds familiar.
You there? Need some coin? There's some vermin I need squashed.
Get your art here, fresh off the easel. It's wet, it's salty, it stinks of the sea. Try the catch of the day.
Hey, you! I've got a pest problem, and you look like a solution.
This is front page material. That would be a great headline.
Another quake. What's going on?
That gig is...
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
The boss is expecting you. Hasn't forgotten what you did for him at Moonrise.
Good to see you. Wasn't sure you'd make it to the city. Regretting it yet? I spent a lot of time thinking of worst-case scenarios while I was locked in that cell you plucked me out of at Moonrise. I didn't imagine anything as bad as this. The Gondians have handed Enver Gortash the means to bring about the end of liberty in Baldur's Gate. And the citizens have rolled out the red carpet for the new tyrant. Resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left of the Harpers, and you, I hope. As long as our objective is the same, the reason doesn't matter to me. We have a common enemy. But neither of us gets what we want until we deal with our biggest obstacle. The Steel Watch. They're a threat to you, me, and every man, woman, and child in this city. They act all civilized. When he becomes Grand Duke, it will only get worse. And the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it. A tyrant's nothing without lackey. They invented the Steel Watchers. They've always been happy to provide. They would have licked Saravok's boots. I had a plan to put a stop to them. But the way things are now, if we stick our... Neither was Moonrise. And look how that turned out. Same as it always is. In this case, the Foundry... The Gondians are ingenious, but we're more... I've built something unique for just that purpose. A room powder bomb. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility. And... boom. Problem solved. The Gondians picked their side the minute they took orders from Gortash. If they had any courage, they'd have refused him and died like heroes,
all right, man.
Spitting in his face. Now they'll die like the dogs they are. There is no other way. But I believe in second chances. When you come crawling back here, and you will, we can talk.
Hey, you!
Sharess is caressing.
Ain't it today? Good tomorrow. Get them on.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what
Strange material.
I meant to say.
Another quake. What's going on? Good. I was just starting to miss the sound of your voice.
Leading right into that cave.
The boss is expecting you.
Good to see. I didn't. And the resistance fighters are few, as long as, but nine. The steel, they act all when he becomes, and the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it. A tyrant's nothing without they invented the steel. They've always been happy. They would have licked. Sir, I had a plan. Same as it always is. In this case, the foundry. The Gondians are ingenious. I've built something unique for just that purpose. A room powder bomb. Get the bomb inside the Gondian facility. And boom. Problem solved. Ha! I knew you were the practical sort. That's why we get along. The foundry is in the lower city, down by the docks. Getting inside won't be easy. But when you do, place the bomb at the heart of the facility. Get yourself back to street level. The streets will be clear of watchers in no time.
Locked, but there's no keyhole. Must be a switch or something nearby.
Always ready for the secret. They're damn near chomping at
We don't take kindly to parasites.
It would be most pleasing to sleep indoors for once.
Zog said to leave,
Zog's
so
works
we're
for the
leaving.
guild.
End of story.
They can get away with whatever they like.
You haven't even got inside.
Does the hand not assist the lips? The lips the tongue?
Dantelons is up in space, and his hand blooms beside the door. The Harpers are waiting too.
Again? I can't believe you tried to climb up one, you madman!
Hells, not this again.
The brain appears to be resisting its masters. It's acting of its own will.
Greetings, citizen. I trust you are enjoying the city.
That seems like an offer I'm supposed to see the bargain. We can't return
To
it.
pleasure your fine maiden, to feel her fingers grip yours in pure ecstasy.
Fine fruit for a fine taste bud.
Good. Let them see you taking charge of your pleasurable destiny.
I'm here. I won't let anything happen to you.
Look at you. All in your light is to
Are the gods truly this petty?
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
Den of decadent delights.
Listen, it's got private rooms.
This unit is damaged.
Fascinating.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater. Thank you. I wouldn't normally speak so harshly, but these are rather unique circumstances. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our High Priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target. Feel free to look around the temple, but fair warning, the investigator won't change her mind without significant new evidence. I really hope you find something. For all our sakes.
By allowing his fate to suffer the most?
I'll hear nothing more against Father Lorgan. I've nothing against Father Lorgan. Ilmater rest his soul. But his methods need to rest with him. We need change.
We're helpless. At least let the children in.
corpse regards you lifelessly.
Dwarf, dressed in red. Tunnels from the cellar. Refuge. Hiding Brilgor from fists. A poisoned blade. Paralysis. Took him to the tunnel with the rest. Oh, fool.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
To know the Lord's ways,
How goes the search? Talking to the victims' corpses was clever, but I don't know if Valyria will accept that testimony. You're on the right track. Please, keep looking.
Exactly this.
That might be worth a look.
Be wary. This place is trapped.
What now, sir? We go check his place?
Perhaps. We'll take one more look here, then move on to the flophouse.
We never get the fun jobs, son.
Don't be patient.
Make way!
War is an old woman's game.
Need to stay focused. Focus, straight through. It was a shapeshifter. Someone was arranging these bruises.
What's that?
What for?
Body parts. Is this some kind of display?
This blade's wicked look matches its deeds. Poor Father Lorcan. Looks like these people were trying to hide in the tunnels here.
Rather unsuccessfully, it has to be said.
How about the flophouse? It has plenty of spare beds.
Great! We can bunk with 10 other people and pray none of them have sticky fingers.
Doesn't make any sense.
We'd be better off
You will
sleeping
when
in the
you bet
gutter
the
than
drought.
that den of iniquity.
Oh, Father, give me strength.
Eat more fish. It's
Damn
good for you.
squatties. Time they got what was coming.
I'm looking for haste. Who wants the bounty?
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real.
You there? Need some coin? There's some vermin I need squashed.
That's curious.
And if a patron confuses me,
I'd probably break his nose. Good boy.
Not long before we leave scouring places like this behind. Part of me will miss it.
I will not. It is our chance to start over. And I will gladly do so.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
We lingered long enough. We should return for the ceremony.
We have time. The runaway is still missing after all.
and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff?
I'd probably break his nose. Good work.
We will gladly do so.
Long enough. We should return for the ceremony.
We have time.
The runway is still...
We lingered long enough. We should return for the ceremony.
We have time. The runaway is still missing after all. Nothing happens until he's found.
Brothel? Pleasure house?
He unlocked the door. Interesting. Blood near the bed.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor.
Bruh.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed. The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Theon Goldgrind. Murdered by my son.
A son who spills his own mother's blood is fated to spill plenty more.
Baldur.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Dwarf like me. Dresses in red.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
So $1 gold grind.
We'll feel the sun.
He's looking for close by.
A list of names. Father Lorgan's on here. Crossed off. A target list, perhaps.
Are those organs in these vials? Yuck.
He has plans, but I wouldn't dare guess at them.
Just think, soon we'll feel the sun on our skin. After all this time.
Don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real... Such a prude.
Birthday boy's just nervous. Don't worry. Everyone at Shire's caress is a professional.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose.
My faith will guide me.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
It will when you've met the drought.
Our readers will be outraged.
Please, go talk to the investigator. The sooner we clear Brilgor's name, the better.
We had nothing to do with his death. We swear it.
Oh, I'm so silly.
Forget your worries. Indulge yourself.
It's Charlie Spoon.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? Ugh, I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? My assistant. She's posted in the lower city investigating Duke Stelmane's murder. Now, back to it. What have you found? That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed? Really? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory? No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass.
What?
It'll give you access to the lower city. Well? What are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
We are not in trouble, sister. I vow to keep one another safe. When the music stops. Continue dancing.
Lovely. And nice. I put it on especially for you. I'm not sure.
Don't take it off later.
New guy.
I want to give it a good rumple.
You got that right. Guild. Yeah. That's right.
Taken from the past. Again.
Sorry.
I wish I could kiss you so many. I mean, to try.
He's rather refined.
Better be.
But I suppose not nearly enough for him.
A weary traveller, battered and bruised, you come for sustenance, no, decadence. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? am I? It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today,
Oh,
alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin. Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her. I have little coin, but I offer sin in abundance. Talk with the Drow twins in the tap room. They're legends among the regulars, almost myths. Tell them they're your gift from the Mamselle, and let them show you why. Anything else on your mind, sweeting?
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
I'd probably break his nose. Good boy.
I'm looking for heads. Who wants the bounty?
Nearly there now. You see the city? Up on the hill.
You're going to hire all the refugees. Just like that.
But you insist on continuing to be difficult.
The possibilities are endless.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these squatters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
My point exactly.
They're like kobolds. You let one in and soon the place will be crawling with them. I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home! Either they leave, or I'll make them. I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
My point exactly.
They're like kobolds. You let one in and soon the place will be crawling with them. I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home! Either they leave, or I'll make them.
I just want to see what happens when you pass the inside check.
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
My point exactly.
They're like kobolds. You let one in and soon the place will be crawling with them.
This man's indignant demeanor barely masks a seething anxiety. There's more to this situation than he's letting on.
I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home! Either they leave, or I'll make them.
Wouldn't you be on edge if your beautiful home had been defiled by such brazen interlopers? Fine, they can stay. Just don't blame me when they turn on you like the mongrels they are.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me. You've stepped on the guild's toes, and we'd like a little something to make it better.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
I'd say you'll live to regret it, but honestly, I'm not so sure you'd live. You're serious? Let's forget this unpleasantness ever happened. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
Better to be within its walls than without, Martha. At least here we stand a chance. Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you. You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really. Gods. I was sure we were about
That might be worth a look.
I don't think the children could cope with being homeless again.
We're lucky there's still decent folk about.
A couple turns should do it.
What?
place is trapped. I'm sure this toy will be finished soon if they bear with it. Keep me out.
Bruh.
Don't give me trouble now. Right tool will do the trick.
What?
Might be worth checking Arthur's donations. Looks like his generosity's compromised.
See the city? Up on the hill.
You're going to hire all the refugees.
It's up there and we're down
Just
here.
like that.
That's why we need it. Construction. The possibilities are endless. See that for
get out of
days. My feet hurt.
Thing to do, isn't it? Everyone deserves the chance to make some coin.
What will we wear while we're washing him?
I'm just bloody keepers, I say.
Bloody savages along.
They're as desperate as
They'll always be one. They spread like locusts.
We shed tears.
So we should do nothing. Just wait for the next wave. This was a wonderful idea. Just what we needed.
I thought you might want to get your mind off things. I know I do.
True. What with all the refugees, ill rumors, the food shortages. Speaking of which, I'm surprised you managed.
Soon as the fighters we'd have a bed.
Maybe it has something to do with the army about to invade.
Field watchers stamping us into the
Everything
dirt.
you read in the broadsheets. That so-called army is probably no more than a pack of goblins and bugbears. You throw fits when there's no order. You wouldn't last a day out there.
A few days in
you take your complaints to them?
At least we'd have a bed.
You know,
Worst that can
that's an
happen
excellent
is one of
idea.
those steel
We should go
watchers
straight to the
stamping us
source.
into the dirt.
Never thought I'd feel sorry for a flock of pigeons.
He has a new show with Buddy the dog. Think of it. Really? Actual
Buddy is my favourite!
pillows.
It would be most pleasing to sleep indoors for once.
Of course. Never travels without
Bastards will outnumber us. Let's go. They'll come for our homes, jobs, everything.
Hire all the refugees. Just like that. To clean crimsons and do this right.
They'll run for the damn hills.
Madame Lucretius is very particular.
So, precisely how many red caps are missing?
Everyone deserves the chance to make
Just
some coin.
told you. A handful.
You want to secretly the clown, don't you?
I'm paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
I wish the cult hadn't burnt our farm, though. At least we got the Scottish out that burning barn.
Freshen your drink, perhaps?
I think it's been freshened enough times as it is. I can feel my face going flush.
And if we fight here was who will stand between them and the innocent?
Should we fortify the camp?
If we do nothing, the innocent will suffer just the
And let
same.
them marshal all their strength against
We
us.
have no good choices.
I do not like our chances.
You promised you'd get us inside the city.
Fresh.
Said you'd do whatever it
Steel waters
takes.
put a stop to them.
As soon as
There were time in the last 10
in a
years.
jail cell.
Maybe it has something to do with the army about to invade us.
One of those steel
Don't believe everything you read in the book. That so-called army is probably no more than a pack of goblins and bugbears. You throw a fit when there's no hot water. You could last a day out there.
It's run or sit and make us praying.
The pigeons do the delivering. Why don't you take your
Days in a
complaints to
jail
them?
cell. At least we'd have a bed.
Well, that's an excellent idea.
Is one
We
of
should go
those
straight
steel
to the
watchers
source.
stamping us into the
Never
dirt.
thought I'd feel sorry for a flock of pigeons.
Such a scaredy cat.
Nearly there now. See the city? Up on the hill.
You're going to hire all the
It's
refugees.
up there and we're down here.
Just like that.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
Seeing that daze, my feet
But you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
And you'll have anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
such authority.
There's an invitation behind its great brown eyes.
At least things have stayed interesting.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
Got ya! Too slow!
You, turn around and toddle your way right back out of here. Everything in this barn has been donated for the refugees, not you. Now piss off. Food, sundries, toys even. What would you expect for people who've lost everything? Now, are you going to clear off or not? I'm going to let you through because I don't want to take any risks. But you better not be lying.
Is everything all right, man up next door? Sir?
There's been a report of
Arms would be so snug.
That was hilarious.
Now, are you going to clear off or not? I'm going to let you through.
Is everything all right, man up next door? Sir?
There's been a report of dangerous contraband in the donations. We're going to check it out.
You were right. Explosives. Now give me some room. I need to make sure the rest of these donations are safe. You try and find whoever is responsible for this. I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
Beggars and criminals, and we won't have them.
File a report, and I'm sure the Manic will deal with it.
You're coddling these vagabonds and don't give a rat's ass about honest citizens.
Guild. Yeah. That's right.
Your tongue,
I
spoon.
hate loot boys.
Cut out.
I don't understand why they're such a type.
Sorry. Careful.
Sir, I had...
Isn't right.
Yes. I want to give it a good rumple. Game.
Lovely. Very nice. Oh.
9 hells! You followed me all the way here? What could you possibly want with me now? What? How? 9 hells? Whatever you think you know, I'm sure some gold would help you to forget. I'm just a simple toy maker, an artisan. I don't know anything. They would have killed me if I refused to rig the toys. And they're definitely going to kill me now. I can't tell you. I won't tell you. All right. Just don't hurt me. The teddy bears were an experiment. My greatest invention. A clever little device in their chest allows them to speak. But there's more. Smoke powder. Inside the device. I collect packages from Verloga's fireworks in the lower city and stuff the bears with it. Not because I want to, because I have to. Otherwise, they'll kill me.
Who the hell is they, man? Stop being so evasive.
I don't know who's in charge, but it starts at the fireworks shop. That's where the packages come from. Go there. Tell them Uncle Verloga sent you, and they'll show you the smoke powder. Lots of it. There. I told you what you wanted to know. Now, will you let me go?
His plea comes with an offering, a pass granting you access to the lower city.
What? No, wait!
Hate loot. I don't understand why they're such a type for so many.
customers today.
Really?
This might
What
end
now?
up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone for company.
Isn't right.
Love you scaring your regulars off, Thorn.
Leash.
That blacksmith was paying me to use the clamping device.
Shame.
Just wanted to see what would happen.
I can't tell you. I won't tell you. All right, all right. But not because I want to. I don't know. Go there. There. I told you what you wanted to know. Now, will you let me go?
His plea comes with an offering, a pass granting you access to the lower city.
Oh, I will. Thank you. Thank you so much.
On his leash. Play.
Once you keep me not in trouble, sister. Remember our vow to keep one another safe. When the music stops, you and we will continue dancing.
I wish I could kiss you better. I mean, to try.
New guy in trouble. Oh yeah, well, I tell you now. Yeah, you got that right. Yeah. Oh, in the guild. Yeah. That's what I heard.
So loud! Look at me. You need only think of me. I put it on especially for you.
Bigger, smaller, in-betweener, I've got 'em all.
Certified, non-magically altered produce.
I got it. I got it. If any of us. This armor was such a bargain.
Imagine seeing a watcher power up for the first time. Oh, my heart flutters at the thought.
I'd love to see one of them in a fight.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Valeria? Well, I'm not messing about with a murder inquiry for damn sure. Straight ahead across the bridge. A blind ogre couldn't miss it.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall not be punished. Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorn. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. It already is. Granted, there are a few formalities to complete, but, well, why don't you come and see? Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
is
Gortash.
expecting you.
We shouldn't have any more
Please
trouble from the
make your
guards.
way to the audience chamber.
It must be exhausting to be
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Finally in the lower city. Holy moly.
By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. Every criminal now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the
Shame no one cares enough. Folk don't even think about it much, I bet.
and if
Down.
necessary, more severe punishment.
She lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here. We've got almost nothing left, and you want to take that from us? Don't push us.
Okay, so looks like this is a good place to wrap up for today.
Really won't feel it.
We still have all our spell slots, right?
Brace yourself. That felt great.
Very welcome, sir.
Only way to raise awareness is that bloody Baldur's Mouth Gazette. Editors there couldn't give a toss about hanging.
There is work to do.
All animals must be surrendered.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
No time to rest.
This is out and out.
Baldur's Gate. You know, I never quite believed I'd actually make it back. Wasn't until we got within reach of Worm's Crossing that it felt real. It's so strange. I don't remember much of it, yet I can't help feel like I know it. It feels like home. I suppose it is. Though the chance to savor the moment might be brief, given all that still lies ahead of us. I may have to rely on your local knowledge to plug the gaps in my own mind. Hopefully, I'll remember more than I expect to. Of course. Honestly, my heart's racing. The end's close, my parents are close, I just know it. Thank you. I'm not sure I would have ever made it this far without you. Fine. What's on your mind?
Okay, so from tomorrow, start with Baldur's Gates